Okay, welcome back to Detecting channel, guys. So today, as you can see, we are back at the school again. So this is a primary school that we just gained permission for a couple of weeks ago, and we only just did our first hunt here only last week. So some will remember we got the 1857 Holloway's pills and ointment token right there, and then we we didn't grid, we just roughly sort of went back and forth over this oval. We did pull a car out of the sand pit over there, and we got an old nice old ram head shilling over near the cricket wall there. So look, we're going to grid this area a lot more thoroughly today, and behind me, what you can't see, there is another secondary oval. We have full permission for this site through the principal. As I said, just gained a couple of weeks ago, so we're also going to hit that other oval too, as well as try and grid this first oval here in front of us. So we've got the boys there, they're sitting there going to watch a movie on the iPad and have a bit of a play later on. So anyway, we will get cracking. Okay, so like we normally do, we're going to give you a bit of a look at the settings that I'll be running for this site today. So we'll just quickly run through them. I am still running the settings. Oh, that's loud. I am still running the settings that I had. Let me see if I can't get you in better focus. There we go. So I am still running the settings that I had on there from just the other day, where I visited the old farm cottage site. And so we're going to change a few of those up. Noise cancel we'll leave alone. Ground balance I'm going to return to 0. I generally keep it on 0. I don't have a need for ground balancing at this site, so we're not going to worry about that. Threshold 0, target tone on 5. I always run my 5 tones, except reject. Now with this, I'm still wanting to sort of cherry pick a lot of these tones out here from this site, so we're going to knock away a few of, just seeing you going out of focus there, we're going to knock away a few of the lower sounding targets. We are a little bit time limited today also, so therefore I just want to still dig 18 to 40 on this site, and at a later date I will then add in those lower numbers and return and dig more. So you got to remember, this is only our second visit to this site, so I'm quite happy to be missing all that below. And look, I know there could be a gold ring here, and it's not going to come in, probably not going to come in from 18 to 40. Gold rings generally come in at the lower numbers. However, I have found a few gold rings at 18 and upwards, so we will go from 18 and upwards today. And as I said, just keep cherry picking this site to see what it has to offer us. So it wasn't a very trashy site last week, I found, so I'm going to bump that down to 6 and try and gain a little bit more depth, because what I did find here is the targets were very deep. So recovery speed at 6, iron bias is set to 4 from when we were at the cottage the other day. It was a very, very trashy site. So we're going to drop that down. Look, we're going to drop it down to 0 for here, because as I said, I did not find it was too bad the other week when I was here. And what's our sensitivity? We'll go to 25 for now. And let's wander over here away from the boys a bit, and we'll do a noise cancel. I'll zoom you out there a bit. That's better. Righto, so tip the coil forward, bring her up. Right, so I'm not doing anything now, I'm just listening. Hear that little bit of chatter? So I'm just going to bring that down to 24. I know the noise cancel will probably reduce a little bit of that chatter. Yeah, so there you go. I'm going to leave it on 24. I don't think that the 1 bar of sensitivity is really going to worry me too much. So anyway, we're going to run with that and see what it gives us, see how we go, and if we need to change anything, we'll show you as we go. Okay, sorry about that wind there, guys. It's getting a little bit hectic. Anyway, got our first nice signal here. Sounds a little bit sketchy. But there's definitely a coin there, definitely, 100%. Right there. Anyway, so what we're going to do, we will dig this one, because it's going to be very deep. We're going to dig this one and We will come back. Give us a second. Well, that got a bit crazy, didn't it? It was deep too. Anyway, we were rewarded, of course, with a 1 cent coin. I was hoping it was going to be a silver when it was going that deep. Anyway, let's try and find a silver. That'll be the go today. I'm really hoping, like I always say, because my tally's a little bit down this year, but I'm really hoping for a florin today, and I know there has to be one here somewhere. Or, if not a florin, I'm hoping for one of the old pendants that the kids would be handed back in the day. So anyway, we'll see how we go. Beautiful target. Really nice. It's still very warm though, even though that wind's getting up. It's still very warm. Hence why I'm rocking the shorts today. Got the legs out. Let's see what this is. 29, 30, 31. Yeah, look, it's not very deep. Could be a ring. Ah, get off me. There's something hanging on me. One of these things. There it is. Could be a ring, could be a penny, could be a 2 cent coin. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, I know what this is straight away. I've found one of these before. So, these... Oh, hang on, I'm testing myself now. I just said, oh gee, I know what this is straight away. And I do, I'm just trying to remember what they exactly are so I don't quote it wrong. It's a Federation Parliament pendant. What is it, 1903? I'm just trying to think of the date and everything. I have found one of these in the past. I was hunting an old farm site. This is a ripper of a find. I don't want to clean it up and scratch it too much. I was hunting an old farm site and one of these basically come out. They're absolutely beautiful to find, and yeah, look, the one that come out on the farm site, it would come out like this, and upon cleaning it very gently, it still had a lot of gold gilding. So what I'm going to do is I'll throw up a picture now of what it looks like front and back. However, what I'll do is I'm not going to reveal too much of this now and clean it up and risk damaging it. I will wait until I get home with some fresh water and my toothbrush, and because I don't even have my toothbrush on me right now, so it'd only just be rubbing it against my pants. Anyway, you can see Parliament there written. Look, I can't remember what they say. You'll see in the picture there anyway what they look like, and on that side. Pretty cool, pretty cool. How's that though? That was only shallow. That was only what, a couple of inches. And if you look here, the reason why I've made my way over to this tree, you can see the boys over there, that's where we started. But the reason why I made my way over to this tree here, great spot for the kids to sit and play and what have you with the shade, is exactly where I'm in now. However, what you see here, see the excavator marks? Oh, they're just clods of dirt from the excavator tracks. Anyway, you can see here, they're doing a little bit of an upgrade. So, he's been scraping all this off with the bucket. Look at this, God knows what was in that. I mean, there could have been one of those federal parliament medallions, pendants in there. And look, what was I just saying too? We just got the 1 cent coin over there, and I said, oh look, I hope I find one of those pendants that the kids lost. Bingo, we got one. Anyway, they're doing a bit of an upgrade here, so I'm not going to be disturbing this because it looks like they're about to extend and lay concrete out here, because you can see the secondary net there. But look, I'm not going to touch any of this. We're just going to poke around the outside and see what we can find. Okay, so I'm really sorry about that wind. Not much I can do about it. So we've got a 24, 25 right here. So what we'll do, I might just dig this one on hand. How you going, buddy? Good? Having a kick of the footy, are you? I'm doing a bit of detecting. You ever seen, hey? Metal detecting, yeah. We're looking for coins. Do you want to see what we found in this one?
Yeah.
Alright. What's your name, mate?
Augie.
Augie. How you going, buddy?
Good.
You barrack for Richmond, do you?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What do you go for?
Well, I used to barrack for Carlton. And do you know what?
What?
I used to come to this school when I was a bit older than you. And just over there where my two sons are, we used to get to meet the football players of Carlton. They used to come down and we used to get to meet them and kick the footy around with them. How cool is that?
Cool.
There you go. So nothing too special. I'll zoom in there. I'm recording at the same time, mate. So we got a little 1 cent coin. So pretty cool.
I thought you normally have like things on the side of here that you can put in coins in.
Oh no, I put them all in the detected carry pouch here, buddy. So I put all my coins in the front pocket and all my rubbish and all the junk in the back, all the bottle tops, because we dig a lot of rubbish too. So, and we take that with us. So anyway, we'll fill that hole in. You go to this school, do you, mate?
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's a good school. How's that? Does that look good?
Where even is the hole?
Where even is the hole?
Yeah.
It was right there.
Oh. So good and I can't even see it.
It's pretty good, isn't it? We told the principal, we told your principal that we'd come here and do a bit of detecting, and we told her that we'll be as clean as we can. Is that clean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You happy with that?
And what?
And guess what? We come here last weekend too, me and my two sons, and we found a couple of silver coins, a couple of gold coins, and we even found a sheriff badge. And we found a coin goes back into the 1800s. And that's all going to be given to your school. So you'll get to see all that. Pretty cool? Yeah. Righto, we'll go on to the next target. We've got ourselves a little mate now. Righto, so we've got another target here. 21, solid 21. Now I'll put my money on that being a $2 coin, being a solid 21. However, I have been wrong in the past before, but it is generally a $2 coin. So we'll see how we go. So it's right there. So we'll give him a little bit of a dig. Let's pop the dirt over. Still there. He's hiding, isn't he? There he is.
$2.
So we got a $2 coin. How easy is that? Easy. Pretty easy.
You normally have one of those on the beach.
Do ya?
Yeah.
Righto, so we've got another target here, and it's literally right beside, whoa, that wind's on its head. It's right beside the bitumen here. So I don't know whether it's actually falsing out on a bit of Rio maybe down there, but we'll just see how we go. It seems to be sort of right there. Look, it could even be a coin that's just been sort of kicked off the concrete or lost right on the edge. And you do find that. You find coins right beside footpaths, you know. It's pretty obvious sort of stuff. So this is too good a signal not to dig. That's what it was. You also find rubbish kicked off the side of footpaths. Anyway, move on to the next. Okay, so this one was coming in a real high target. It was actually a 38 it was bouncing to. I'll give you a bit of a listen. Making a liar of me now. Anyway, it was bouncing up very high. Very, very jumpy signal. So, let's dig it and see what we got. So the excavator's done a bit of the work for me here. Taking off that top layer already, so should really be using two hands so I don't hit it. Yeah, so it's doing it right. I'm going to use two hands because if this is a silver and I hit it like I did last week, I'll be shattered. Okay, so we got him free, and it's a something. It's a ring. It's a collar or a ring. Look, I would say off like a headset off a bike, but it's too big. Too big. Anyway, and there's no internal thread. If there was internal thread on it, it would probably be a headset piece that's screwed down on the handlebar shaft of a bike. Anyway, especially being at a school. Holes are easy to fill in here. Look what we got here. I was just walking over this ground and the sun's shining, caught my eye. Look at a nice little marble. That's pretty cool. Very cool. Love finding marbles. And look, I'm sure there'll be probably more in this ground if you just sifted through with your fingers. Looks like a little spiral. And he's got a little chip out of the corner there. Have you? Yeah. Marbles are very cool. Wow. There you go. So that looks like the only one just there, but I am sure, keep our eyes out, there could be more. Righto, still working around on the loose dirt around this new area that's going to be built, and you can see here, there it is, 24, 25. Now 24 to me is a ramhead shilling, but could we be so lucky? No. Bloody 1 cent coin sitting on the surface, ringing up high. Never mind. Righto, we've got a ripper of a target here. Just gotta try and locate it again. Alright, so he's just under that little clump of grass. There. Let's get digging. Righto, got the hole open up. It's in the back of the hole there. Get away. Weeds. Where are we? Let's see if he's still there. Yep. Just need to take a little edge out of the back. We've got, what do we got? Half penny, kangaroo penny. You ever seen one of these before, mate?
What?
This is, let's try and look at the date. I can't read the date. It's kangaroo half penny. So this is the old coins that the people used to use back in the old days. So, and then they changed coins over to what we use now.
Oh.
So you know the coins we use now?
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's not what they used back in the day. They used all pennies.
And there's bubbles.
It has got bubbles on it. Yeah. That's the copper. The copper, the ground, the minerals in the ground basically eats away at the copper coins. So pretty cool. Okay, we've got a nice deep target here. As you can see, it's bouncing up to 39. Where is it? It's having trouble pinpointing it even. It's that deep. Ooh. Righto, and we've got young mate here on the pinpointer, so he's going to give it a pinpoint after we've gave it a dig. However, that's going to be very deep, so I'm going to come back for that one. I have no doubt it's probably going to be the depth of the little digger here, so we'll give it a dig and we'll come back. Righto, so we're right on him now. Got young mate here pinpointing, and we found him. We went straight down and it was a little bit off the back, so we're going to, well, we might do this on camera, so pull him out there, buddy. Got a new mate help me pinpoint. Okay, so we got rust. You can see it straight down there. We got rust, so that was a false signal. So we're gonna try and get that nail out of there. And look, generally I'm pretty on point with me pinpointing, so if I find I've gone down, like I mentioned in the other week's video, if I find I've gone down with the Equinox and then I'm having to pinpoint off sideways, I know generally it's picking up on rust. because it shouldn't do that. So it's a false signal, and we're just hitting on rust on that one. So we'll get it out, retrieve the target, and fill the hole in. Keep going. So we've got another hole open up here. You want to throw the pinpoint in there, matey, for me? Oh, he's out. He is out. Righto, up here, buddy. So throw him up in the dirt here. I reckon your coin's going to be up in here. Around. Where is he? He's hiding on us. You go all through the dirt. No, righto. Throw it back in that hole again. We'll try and move him around the hole a bit so we get a better signal. Okay, so he's actually still in the hole again. There you go. Right. So you remove that for a sec, and we'll give him a bit of a dig. I think we're hitting on a tree root there. We are too. We'll work this one out, pull it out, and we'll give you a look. Okay, all that effort, we got ourselves a little key, an old school locker key by the looks. What do you reckon? Is that your locker key?
No, we don't have a locker.
You don't have a locker. What do you have? What do you put your stuff in?
Just a wardrobe or something. We have wardrobes in the cupboard.
Ah, you have like tubs, do you? Plastic tubs in the cupboard.
No, we have plastic tubs in the shed.
Oh, okay.
It's not a huge shed. It's like about 26 foot.
Wow, 26 foot.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 6'2", so that's at least a few of me. Alright, what do you reckon? Is that good? Good hole? Oh, you just messed it up again. How's that? Oh, you messed it up with these footy boots.
No.
That's alright, mate. You happy with that? It's your school. You go here. You happy? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can find another coin. What do you reckon? Silver coin?
Maybe.
Fingers crossed. Crossed. Let's find a silver coin. Okay, so we've got another really good target here. And as you can see, we're just sort of working just up along the courts here. 24, 26, around there. I'm hoping it's not going to be another 1 and 2 cent coin, because I've sort of dug enough of them already today. I'm a bit over them. Anyway, well, this ground's hard. I'm not filming many digs today. I'm doing it two hands, and the reason why is because I don't want to hit. I've been digging a lot of 1 and 2 cent coins, but if this is a silver, I don't want to hit it, so I'll come back again. Okay, so I got him out. Surprise, surprise. Tis a 1 cent coin. It's very, very hard digging though. That soil's like turning into clay, hard packed clay along here. It's probably what they dug out underneath the buildings here to lay the foundations. Probably what they dug out, some of it, and just laid here to build up the bank. Because all out on the oval there, it's all sandy, loamy soil, and then this is just like a run of clay. So anyway, let's dig through the clay. Didn't film this one, bugger, but it's not a 1 and 2 cent coin this time. It's a penny. A penny for penny. Look at that corrosion. Look at that green corrosion all over it. Unbelievable. You can see it in the hole there too. As soon as it comes out, you know straight away you've got a copper coin. Okay, so we're working right on the side of the concrete now. It's a cliffhanger, a little cliffhanger right on the side there. See how tough the ground is. Oh, it's like a soft pocket right there. Righto. Where are you? Ah, coin. Gold coin. Oh, it's sort of, you know, it was ringing up like gold coin, but to be honest, I didn't expect it to be one. Anyway, that will be our first gold coin now. We did get another $2 there before, however, we've, as you've seen, I'm carrying the pinpointer now. We lost our little mate. He got called away. So had to go home, and there's another target there. Interesting. Right, let's open that plug back up again. So yeah, he had to go home. So lost me little pinpointing mate. However, before he left, I gave him that half rue penny. I don't know what date it was, but gave him the half rue penny, and I also gave him the $2 coins. So something modern and something old. And look, just to he'll be over the moon with that. I mean, those coins really mean nothing to me. Not nothing, but to a kid of his age. I don't know how old he was. He looked like one of similar age to my sons anyway, my youngest son anyway, and to him, he will be over the moon right with that. So hopefully he just doesn't soak it in vinegar or lemon juice for too long, because it'll ruin it. Anyway, he can do what he likes with the rue penny and the $2 coin. He can go spend, buy some lollies. There. Oh, let's get two hands happening. I'll come back. Who would have knew, hey? Just one of those guys. It took me a while to get it out too. Oh well, on to the next. Anybody that was worried about that last hole, there it is. All clean, all back to normal. Okay, so we got another good target here. It's got to be a $2 coin, got to be. You can see, I'll give you a bit of another look. I didn't... It's hitting on 20 a bit there. See, look, it may not be a $2 coin. Something there. No, there, not there. Jeez, I was miles off. Could be a ring. That'd be nice. Haven't had a... Oh no, we did have two rings from this side already. One was Gary Ablett's ring. Well, that's what I reckon anyway. It's a $1 coin, I reckon. I've just seen it. No. It's a $2, another $2. We are getting rewarded for our kindness before, I think. And because last week we only had $3 come out of this school. And well, including the $2 that we gave to the young fella there before, and the penny, we've already got $4. So, well, $6 I should say. $4 after giving the young fella $2. So, not bad, not bad. $4. I'm rich. Didn't film this dig. There's the hole. Should probably fix it up a little bit more, shouldn't we? Pat, 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 pat. Anyway, that's better. There's the hole. There is the coin. 1927, 1 penny, Commonwealth of Australia. Ripper. And as you can see, it's straight in the walkway that they used to go places. So they've been walking over this penny for a few years now. Pretty cool. So we're still working under these trees. What's the time? It's 12:20. So look, we've been under these trees for a bit over an hour now, and we still haven't even got to that other oval yet. However, you know, as the finds are still coming out of here, you know, why move? If they're still coming, why go anywhere? And if they're doing construction work around the back here, you know, I'm only hunting this side on a weekend, so if they're doing construction work on the weekdays and I come back here every weekend and see it progressing, and see ground that is being... Oh, that was a dodgy hole. Jeez Louise. Oh, brought the coin out for us. 1 center. Won't even zoom in on that one. You've probably seen enough of them. Anyway, look, if I come out here on a weekend and I see that there's been work done, and I know I've got permission here, so, you know, I'm quite within my rights to be here. However, you know, if I see more work done over here, or they've ripped up more ground or what have you, and I haven't covered it, I'll be quietly disappointed in myself. So we are just going to keep working around the back here, and going to keep trying to just cover all this ground, and then next weekend when I get it back here, you know, at least we know that we haven't missed anything, or nothing's been buried that we couldn't get. Okay. Got a bit of a faint signal there. Numbers are going crazy. Anyway, let's dig it and see what comes of it. Right there, it's going to be deep. So once again, we're going to come back. Righto, so we're on him. There, at the back there. Digging off sideways. I was going that way. We need to be going this way. Oh, I think I can see a hint of silver there. No, am I wrong? I think I'm wrong. I think I'm just being hopeful. Still in there. Try and dig around the back of it. Yes, I know I'm using the tiger upside down. The reason being is because this is really great, this platform, for you know, putting your palm on like that. However, when you're like that, it gets in the way. So I use it upside down to roll over and pop out the coin, which is exactly what we just did. Oh, how many of these were made? Seriously, I thought it would have dug them all up by now. Oh, this is an old one. Listen to this one. It's got a lot going on in that hole. Anyway, what we'll do in this case is we'll run the pinpointer over. I'm hoping like that. It helps locate the target, and it's exactly what it's done. So sometimes you'll find the Equinox will sort of jump over these signals, and it can be like a looped ring or a looped buckle or something like that, and it's giving off that okay, still in the plug, giving off that jumpy bouncy signal. What I often find is they're like tech screws. Yep. So there you go. It's, hang on, zoom in. It's not like it's not a tech screw as such, but it is a screw. So just something to keep in mind. Those sort of jumpy, sketchy signals, they can often be screws, and they sound like they're multiple targets. However, they're not. They're just one. So what we'll do is we'll leave that there. We're not going to leave it there. Some kid will bloody put their foot through it, but what we're going to do is we're going to leave it there, and I'm going to give you a listen to it on the surface and show you what it's doing. So there he's there. We'll sit him on the top with the worm. So as you can see there, turn this way though, it disappears. That's just because of the orientation of the screw. You ever notice you can walk one way and pick up a target, and then walk the other way and it's gone? It's just the orientation. So yeah, we'll throw him in the pocket because it doesn't belong in the schoolyard. And as you can see there, there was no other target. There was no other target there. That was just a screw. So anyway, that's what they do. We're at a surface target. See that? 24 and only one bar. It's something. It's something. Right, it's right there. And you can see how the grass is a little bit long here. See that outlined square of grass? You know why that is, don't you? Those guys. So you can tell the tables and chairs were just here. They must move them, you know, in these pockets of trees. So whatever's been dropped here, where were we? There. Whatever's been dropped here must have just been dropped recently, being on the surface. And recently, from when them chairs have been here and now moved. Oh look, it's a bit of rubbish. RC, I think that's Royal Crown Cola Co. Let me zoom you in. It's not all that interesting, but Authority of Royal Crown Cola Coast. It's a cola. RC cola lid. Get that bit of rubbish out there too. Next, okay, who's ready for the first silver coin? I am. I've dug enough holes today without any silver popping out. I want silver. It's deep. It was high pitch, 35, 36 it was ringing up to. Bit crazy numbers, but anyway, I dare say this is going to be a silver coin. But with our track record today, who knows, it could be also a 1 or 2 cent coin, because we haven't had much luck. We haven't had much luck guessing the coins today, that's for sure. But anyway, tis what it is. I don't want to hit him. That'd be awkward, wouldn't it? Like last week. How do you hit a sixpence? Oh, I think it was 1910 or 19. I don't know. It was a nice one though. And I hit him. Okay. Bloody hell. Rusty nail. Alright, we might have to. What do we got here? You didn't see what I seen then, but it is a rusty nail. We're on 0 iron bias. Let's bring that up. Let's bring it up to 2. And we'll do another noise cancel when we stand up. So we're going to get this nail out of here. Hiding in the corner there. So we're going to get this nail out of here. And we will just stand back up just to make sure that was our target. But look, I'm pretty certain. Dig down and then dig sideways. It's generally a nail. Guess who didn't charge their detector last night before coming out today? Me. Anyway, we've still got 2 bars. Heaps. So that was where the nail come out from. We've just done a noise cancel. And as you can see, we have an unmistakable, nice sounding target right there. Pretty sure that's going to be a 2 cent coin though. It was jumping up to 30, 31, however down to 28.2, which generally indicates to me that a 2 cent coin can be present. Whoa, was a bit rushed. Oh, still a fair bit down. We'll come back, give us a second. Right, tis not a 2 cent coin. So that's where the 3031 was coming from. It's a rue penny. Just tell by that orange patina. I haven't even seen this side, but I know it's going to be a rue. Where are you, kangaroo? Let's go on the shorts, because they were clean, so it's always good to get them dirty. Look like we've done something for the day. There's a kangaroo there somewhere. Where are you? I can't work out which orientation, which way to hold the coin. Doodle-it-do-do. That's there anyway. I can't see enough. It's definitely a rue penny. See if we can give him a bit of a clean up later. That's the right way. Yeah, we'll give him a bit of a clean up later. Can't see much, and we'll see if we can fetch a date off it. Would be nice. Be even better if we can find a florin though. Bloody knows a gold coin when I hear one. We got a double jumper. The old double jumper. Right there he's going to be. Let's turn this on though, it'll help. Righto, double jumper, let's get you out. Old double jumper. There he is. There's a little sucker. No errors that I can see. 2010. That'll make $5 now. Well, actually 7, because we gave the young fella $2. But what I've got on me, that'll make our $5 tally. That's enough to get a coffee, I think, isn't it? Or a beer. Okay, so we're back in front of the new courts that they're going to build. We've got another double jumper. Hello there, double jumper. Let's get you out. And you know what? It's starting to spit rain too, so I think we might be giving up soon. This is going to be a $2 coin though. 21. Oh, there he is there. Just tucking away. Hiding from the kids so he doesn't get spent. Now we're on $7. 7 buckers. Might even make 10 bucks by the end of the day. I found a basketball. Ariel. It might be Wilson. Righto. So I'm not playing basketball, even though I'm on the courts. We are going for some change of scenery. So a little bit over being on the back oval there. There's still a heap more to do there. However, why not change it up for the afternoon? And we're going to hit up this playground, and you can see the secondary oval out there. Anyway, we're going to do a little bit around here, see what we can find. Oh, we've got another playground here too. Anyway, see what we can find and go from there. Oh, here's a well recognised sound. I've got another little double jumper, a little $2 coin, and he's right about there somewhere. Just off the footpath, as you can see. So, would have been just been dropped and kicked off to the side here. And there he is. So we're on to our $9 now. 9 buckers. Not bad, not bad. As I said last week, we found $3 on that back oval, and here we are today. We've already got $9 in a shorter amount of time, so we're doing good. So that was a weird one. Just walking up here amongst the wood chips and that, and we've got ourselves a little half penny, 1921. Yeah, 1921. It wasn't very deep either. It was just under, as you can see, this loose sort of bark chips. Very cool. Must have been worn, like the surface must have been worn down a fair way for it to be that shallow. Got another double jumper. Listen to this guy. Hello there, double jumper. $2 coin. It's got to be. It's got to be. Just in amongst it. Oh, there he is. Just sitting under. That brings us to $11. Woohoo! We got ourselves a toy car. Whoo! What a ripper. What a ripper. A Lotus Project M250 Hot Wheels. Old Lotus. No, it does look like a Lotus now from the front. Very cool. Very cool. Love toy cars. Okay, so that was toy car 1, and I think we might have another one here. Oh no, maybe not. Sounds like it's too small a signal for a car. That's nice and high though. Let's see what we got. Ah, it's not a car or a coin or a ring or anything. Good. Just a bottle cap. Never mind. Our trash to treasure ratio once again has been really good today for this site, as it was last week. So very happy to pull any rubbish that's coming out of here, because it shouldn't be here, and at the end of the day we're getting that many good finds out. What's a little bit of rubbish between friends? Hey, look what Luke's found. Another sand pit. Now this looks pretty well used to me. So what do you reckon we try and find a car? I say yes. Get that sensitivity up. Who knows, there may not be any in here. Getting a lot of falsing signals too. Hear the detector. Not even touching anything. I'll just do a quick noise cancel. Boom, 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 boom. Da-da. Righto. Whoa, we got the car. I love finding toy cars, they're so fun. Brings out my inner child. I got a big inner child. If you've seen my car collection at home, you'd understand. Crazy. It's actual fact, I just spent last night setting it up. And it looks good, very happy with it. It's a big car. Whoa, it's a fire truck. Shit, it's a corgi. It's a bloody corgi. They're old. Made in Britain. Hang on, let me zoom you in because that will help. Made in Britain, Corgi Mac CF fire pumper. Whoa, what a beauty. What a bloody beauty. Geez, you know, everything's going to be offered up to the teacher in the schools here. I dare say they're going to want this. A bit of a shame. Corgi fire truck, what a ripper. All complete, all intact. Yeah, look. You know, I'd love to keep that, but I did say I'd do the right thing, and I offered up any fines that come out of here. And look, we're at a school. You know, if this is an old house farm site and I was detecting a farmer's property and a kid lost his toy, well, so be it. Farmer couldn't imagine would want to keep it. However, we are at a school, so this has obviously been brought to school by some school kid, so I'm sure he'll want it back. So we are going to do the right thing, and we're going to make sure we show that, and I'm sure they'll want it back to play with again or take home. It's not just a cheap made in China one anyway, it's a corgi. And corgis, Lesney, Dinky, yeah, quite popular. Whoa! Sorry, I just fell in your trench. Nearly broke my ankle. I think we're hitting on the pole there. What's that? Oh, it's a shell. Right, that's it. That's all she wrote. Okay, you would not bloody believe this. Wow. Yeah, I've dug a few of these in the past before, but I've never ever dug one at a primary school, that's for sure. Look at that. Cricket buckle. You beauty. I can't wait to see that get cleaned up. You can see the young boy here, he's throwing the ball, and the bloke here, he's got a bat. I don't even want to clean him up too much just yet. Ew, I got my spit on it. Anyway, well, it's definitely mine now. Wow. That is bloody awesome. You can see the little holes, the indents. I'll clean up the back a bit. You can see little holes at the top, go right around. Wow. I am so stoked. That is amazing. I have not found a silver coin today, but that tops any silver coin that I would have found today. Unless it was a half crown. That's still on the bucket list. But how cool is that? You ripper. I never thought I'd find a cricket buckle out of school. Okay, so we've got another $2 coin here. And we just popped another one, which you didn't see. So, what are we, 13 bucks? $15. That's at least a couple of beers now. Oh, check this one out. I did not film it, as you can see. Oh, and I hit it too. God, I'm a rough bugger. Junior School Council. Doesn't look new either. It looks pretty old. Some of these are made by e-badges. That's not what I was going to say. Some of these are made by a company called Luke's in Melbourne, and then others were made by Stokes and Sons, and well, that one was made by e-badges, as you can see. Very cool. Oh, there it is. We got our first silver, and no, I didn't scratch him. That looks like it was already there, so definitely didn't scratch him. I had the digger nowhere near him. I popped the plug out, and he was sitting on the end there. So anyway, what a ripper. What a ripper. Little 44 threepence, wheat threepence. and I did just say I just want a silver to finish the day off, and then I'll leave. However, we're not finished gridding this run, so we're going to put him in the pocket. And I lied, I'm going to keep going. Okay. 20, 19, 20, 2 bars deep. 19, 20, 2 bars deep. Could be a sixpence. Oh, a bit of wire falling out of my pocket. Get back in there. The ground's nice and soft here too, so we're just going to dig it one hand quickly, and we'll see what we got, and we're going to finish off. This is probably going to be our last dig. Well, I always say that, I know. Okay, we've got a, looks like an old Britannia Penny, and that's why it would be ringing in 19 and a 20, because if it was a Commonwealth, it would be ringing up a little bit higher. 21, 22, 23 they generally come in at. Put it in the camera there so you can actually see it. There's really not much to see, unfortunately. Anyway, we'll give them a bit of a clean up. It's not the florin or the sixpence. It's not the sixpence that we were thinking it was going to be, and it's not the florin that we've been wanting all day. However, we've had a really good day, so we're going to leave it at that, and we're going to make our way back to the car. Okay, so I said we were going to finish up. However, like normal, I've kept going. We've got another target here, so we'll give this one a dig and we'll come back. Okay. That was easy. Too bloody easy. We might even get up to 20 bucks today. However, we won't. I just said that, but we won't, because we're going to stop. We are going to stop. I said it, I mean it, we're going to stop. Okay, that's where we were just then. And I said I was going to stop. But then I heard this guy. And no, it's not the acorn. It's $1 coin, I think. Or a gold coin, for that matter. Where is he? Oh, there he is, hiding at the bottom of the hole. Right. Now I mean it, we are stopping. I mean it, that's it. Okay guys, welcome back. So it's conclusion time. So as you can see, the sun's just coming out. We've just had a massive batch of rain. Like it was absolutely hammering down. Anyway, so I've just quickly set this up in between the next shower that's coming. I know that's coming because the weather's not looking good the next few days. Anyway, we've got a few jobs to do, so we won't be getting out detecting. However, we will try and hit up that the next site very soon, and I dare say that'll be that old house site that we featured in last week's video, detecting along the roadside. So we found an old house site, and I think it's going to be a go. We've just got to make contact, and that'll be the next place that we visit. Anyway, stay tuned for that one. So we'll go through to today's finds. As you can see, we had a bloody ripper day. Some good finds there. Some very, very little trash, really. We did dig a few rusty nails, so we end up bumping the iron bias up towards the end of the day, and that only helped us. So we were running it on 0, and we bumped it up to 2, just because I was, as I said, digging a few of those rusty nails. So anyway, look, nothing too special there, so we'll take you through to the good stuff. So we had this old pendant. I'm not 100% sure what it is. Look, there's nothing written on it. Little star there, pretty cool. That piece actually separates. They sort of come out of the hole, you know, I look sort of half together separate, or maybe together and fell apart separate, I don't know, but there was nothing inside. Interesting piece anyway. Pretty cool. We had the little marble, got the chip on the back there, and we found him just basically due to the excavator turning up the ground and bringing him to the surface, I believe. So we had the little Lotus project, pretty cool, and this other toy car, he was dug a little bit later, but I didn't show him. I'm not too sure what he is. He's a made in China car. Anyway, little silver spoon, or silver plated. You can just see there, still got it looks like some little marks there too. Anyway, I'll check that out further. We had, I'll just zoom in there so he's picking up every piece. Little 5 gram weight, little belt buckle, or a little buckle off a shoe or a suspender or something. We had the little Wild Country button, with a horse on the front. This little pendant type thing, it's got Japan written on the back. I'm not quite sure what it was. The old locker key, I reckon it's a locker key. It looks similar, very similar to the keys that we were given throughout high school for our lockers. What do we got? We got $22, so we cracked the $20 mark. We did give the young fella there who helped us pinpoint there for a while, we gave him the $2. It was the only $2 we had in the pocket at the time, so we gave him the $2 and we gave him a half rue penny. I'm not sure of the date, however, I'm sure he'll give it a clean up and find out for himself. It's a lot older than him and me, that's for sure. It's I think it would be about 1940s something, 1944, 47, something like that. Anyway, quite old. Cool piece of history for him to hold on to. So he's got something modern, a $2 coin and something old. So we had the 1927 penny, the old Britannia penny. I would have gave him the Britannia penny if I had had it at the time, but yeah, look, didn't have it at that stage, so that would have been a cool one to give him, 1860 something. We had the we had the full rue penny, another rue penny, half 21 Commonwealth penny, and another rue penny, pretty corroded. A lot going on that coin. She's seen better days. Anyway, we had the little 1944 wheat threepence. You can see the wheat stalks on there, and haven't really cleaned up the back too much. I've just gave him a rinse under the water, and no, we did not hit it in the middle. It was already like that, I swear. I'm sure I didn't hit it because it come out on the end of the shovel, so nowhere near the end of the digger. And I was quite careful digging that hole because it was a nice high sounding target. We had the focus, there it is. We had the junior school council badge. That's really cool, that one. It's just a nice design badge. Yeah, and something would have hung from the bottom, I would say. And it would have been pinned, had a pin on the back. So yeah, what did I say, $22, so we hit the $20 mark. A few 2-cent coins, a few 1-cent coins, and of course my favourite two pieces for the day. We'll start off with this one. This one was found first, and this was a Federal Parliament, basically commemorating the opening of the Federal Parliament House in Canberra. I think it was like 1903 or 1901. Look, I can't remember exactly. There is a date there on there somewhere. However, it's pretty corroded, this. It did clean up pretty good, as you can see. It's not too bad. You can still see some of that gold gilding. It's better on that side on it. So the gold gilding, you know, I've got one of these. I should have probably grabbed it out before I started shooting this video for comparison. But yeah, look, I've got one of these I picked up at a market. I think I paid about $7 or something for it, or 20. Look, I can't remember. It was pretty cheap, and it was brand new. It had never seen the dirt, obviously. Must have been part of someone's collection, and then yeah, look, being sold off in a market. So I ended up picking that up. So I've got a couple of these now that I've dug, and I've got one in literally brand new condition, and they are just a beautiful pendant. Anyway, my favourite find for the day, and this come pretty much last at the day. What a cracker, cricket buckle. And as I said, I've dug plenty of these in the goldfields. However, I would never have presumed you would find one at a school, primary school site. So look, I don't know what it's doing there. I really don't. Maybe there was games of cricket there on the weekend. I sort of have no idea. You can see he's got a bit of a hole through there in the back. He's split, unfortunately. The batsman's about to make his run. Anyway, we'll just be very gentle with him. I'm going to get a toothpick and just clean all that crud out of the corner. You can see there, like, you could scratch it off with your nail if you really tried. Yeah, so like that. So I'll just be getting a toothpick. Sorry, the dodgy camera work. I'll just be getting a toothpick and cleaning that all up in the grooves, like I've done to some of the other ones in the past. But what a beauty, absolute beauty. I can't stop looking at it. They are just a beautiful design, the cricket buckles, and these would have been worn on the front of your pants, so like so, on the front of your buckle, and they would have had a hard backing plate, because as you can see, it's very thin, very flimsy, and these would have mounted onto a harder backing plate on the back of the buckle. And so these were just basically for decoration purpose. So they're a pretty fancy buckle for their period. And for their time, and they're generally around, you know, look, 1850s, 1860s onwards. Look, right up to the right up to the 1900s. So pretty common, pretty popular amongst railway workers, gold miners, herdsmen, an array of different people that could basically afford them, because as you can imagine, they were a bit of a luxury item, and not everybody could afford a nice fancy cricket buckle to wear. And look, it's just like us wearing our favourite football jersey today. They were basically buying them and wearing them to represent their love for the game of cricket. So very, very cool. Anyway, what I'll do quickly is I'll just show you. So I've still got in here, I keep all these things separate because we promise the principal that we will show them what's come out. So these are all being kept separate for that reason. So we've got, look, these are the finds from the first hunt that we did last week at the school. And as you can see, pretty, not very much trash really, and quite a bit of treasure, or treasure as I like to call it. So last week, the first hunt there, and we're only cherry picking like what we were doing today, which gives you a really good understanding of the site. But we got 7 silvers, or what, 6 silvers there last week. Sorry, I was off count there. 6 silvers there. We got a sheriff badge. We got a musket ball. Look at all the pennies, and we got a few gold coins. We definitely did better on the gold coins today. But yeah, look, this site, if that's anything to go off, first hunt, second hunt, if that's anything to go off right there, then we've still got a lot of work to do at this site, and a lot of stuff to come out of the ground. So as I said, yeah, great site to hunt. We're very, very lucky to have the permission there through the principal. So we'll do the right thing. We'll show her all these, show her all that, and we are going to donate anything that they want to keep. They're more than welcome to keep. Oh, one thing I'm not showing in the video, God, I just remembered, that fire truck, the Corgi fire truck. I don't even know where it is. Must be inside. I took everything inside to clean it up. So look, that should have been shown too, the Corgi fire truck in this video, and it's not. However, you've seen it come out of the sandpit earlier anyway, so that will also be included and shown to the principal and the school. So anyway, happy days. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and follow me for future finds. We are going to head out to another site very soon, whether it be middle of the week this week or whether it be the weekend. But look, we're going to get out and shoot another video very soon, hopefully unearthing more really cool stuff and giving you a few more tips and tricks as we go. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and be sure to follow us, and happy hunting guys. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.